Hello and welcome to Color Circuit. We are going to be doing the trailer reaction to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It's all kind of enmeshed in one thing from what I understand. And this was Nintendo Select does a video once a month, I believe, for all their new trailers and for all their new games and stuff that's coming out on either 3DS or the Switch. That's pretty much it, right? As far as I can remember. And so let's give this a watch.
Woohoo.
This reminds me of Hey You Pikachu on the N64.
Oh, wow.
God, he's so cute. He's always so cute.
So adorable.
There we go.
That is gonna be hard.
Ooh, I like that. You can share?
Oh, nice.
This is the first time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you can both catch it.
There we go. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Nice. Ha! I can see why they were nice. Of course.
What? Literally sink it?
Wow.
Nice.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you could dress them up.
There we go.
You too.
Pikachu!
Holy shit.
That looks so fun.
Wow.
Couldn't be any more adorable.
Oh my god, it's so
This is
freaking
what I call
cute.
goosebumps.
Yeah.
They'll meet a special Pokemon. Mini spoiler
Pokeball
alert.
Plus.
As far as I understand, that special Pokemon people are speculating might be Mew.
Oh, all right.
Really?
Which is the origin of Pokemon,
Yep.
apparently, at least in the Kanto
And
lore.
if you could
Yeah,
transfer,
progenitor.
does that mean you're going to have them on Pokemon
See-
Go?
Yes.
Two?
That's what I want.
Right.
That-
Okay. So, from what I understand, the Pokemon Go aspect here is that you can transfer them back and forth. But when you transfer your Pokemon from Go into the game, they go into like a separate, almost like field, and they don't play in the game.
Okay,
But
so-
you can do things with them in the game, but I don't think you can like battle them, for instance.
See, that's what we wanted for so long is
Right.
a battle system so we can battle each other.
Right. And I'm not sure if it works the other way around, where you can kind of take them out of that and then put them out into Go. Well, I mean, yeah, you clearly can do that, but you can't battle because the Go hasn't changed. And to be clear, this is not part of the regular or standard Pokemon RPG series that we're used to.
Right.
This is a separate kind of spin-off game, which they've done plenty of those before.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's very ambitious.
yeah, it's super. Well, here's the thing: is that Nintendo, I feel like, has always been the most innovative and ambitious amongst the top 3 companies.
Oh, could you imagine 20 years ago showing this trailer to people and it was
Oh
like,
my
and this
gosh.
is all real. This isn't concept footage.
Right.
And they
Yeah.
would just lose their fucking minds.
But I remember plugging my game into Pokemon Stadium, being able to play my Game Boy game in the stadium.
Yeah.
I remember being able to talk to Pikachu with a microphone.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Hey, Pikachu.
Yeah.
Taking pictures of them, which they need to really re-release,
Put
of
it
course.
on-
Pokemon Snap. So clearly, everybody at this table seems very jazzed about this.
Yeah, that sounds
This
fun.
is going to make so many people happy, honestly. And it was just like, it's going to be making a lot of people happy. And I'm just not. And it was like, this was still something that I remember it coming into its really coming into its own when I was already an adult. And it was like, still, I was absolutely jazzed for all of this. Because they've done a lot with this franchise.
Yeah. Well, I read that it's the best-selling role-playing game franchise of all time,
Not
and it's the
surprising.
second best, highest-selling game franchise of all time after. Anybody know? Take a guess.
GTA?
Huh?
GTA?
No.
Final Fantasy.
No. FIFA. No. Mario.
Mario.
Okay.
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
Behind another
Pretty-
Nintendo. Yeah.
Mario.
So-
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I'm sorry, because I'm actually big into Pokemon Go. So.
Yeah, me too. Still,
So-
yes.
wearing the watch right now.
Yeah.
Oh, very
my
cool.
God.
So, like, we wanted this battle system for a long time. We wanted to battle. We wanted to trade out because, like, we have horrible trading systems and everything.
Yes.
Um,
And that we don't have a trading system.
yeah, we don't have a trading system at all. But like, you haven't seen the hardcore players that I have. Like people running and raiding in groups and everything. So this is actually going to be really interesting, especially when they have the Pokeballs with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if that one's going to be like the newer version of the Pokewalker.
I don't think you can use the Pokeball outside of the outside of the Switch game. Like I don't know that you could use it to catch in your phone.
Well,
if that
no,
makes any
like
sense.
I'm thinking it more like the Pokewalker, where it actually just
Oh, yes.
tracks up.
Does that just buzz whenever there's a Pokemon around? What's the function of that?
So it actually, this one is actually a rip off of the
Bootleg.
It's the bootleg. So, but it catches, and so it catches, spins the, what was it? The Pokestops.
Whoa,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it auto catches and auto spins.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
So I'm driving around. I'm actually just like catching Pokemon and whatnot on
Oh
my way
my
to work.
gosh, I need that now. It's a little bit cheating. I mean, it's a lot of bit cheating.
Yeah, it's a little bit cheating, but like compared to some of the other people who just like go around raiding 24 hours a day and like keeping up updates, and there's more people just doing
Yeah.
There's
Wow.
channels
Somebody strapped
dedicated.
his to a drone and slowly flew it around.
Oh
the
my
campus.
gosh.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's
Jeez.
insanely addictive. As far as I understand, they're in the billions of dollars now. Gross for that. The amount of money they made for this game. There was a big scandal last year for Pokemon Go. After the Pokemon Go Fest, and their like internet wasn't working, so like nobody could play, and they spent thousands of dollars to get here from around the world. But outside of that, though, Pokemon Go is obviously doing great. This is a really cool supplement to the game.
Yeah.
Their community days are actually been pretty good.
Yeah.
Like they've been really popular.
Yeah.
Did you get all your
Yeah.
Aloha Executors yet?
Of course I have.
Of course,
like,
yeah. I have like a million.
I actually got 100 IV.
When
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's super cool. That's amazing.
when it was just starting to during the first summer that it had already been around back in 2016. Yeah, I am at the tail end of my 30s, and I literally went on Pokemon Go dates. It's just like
sounds like a
walking
good
all
date,
over
yeah.
downtown, going up to the university, and it's weird how quickly you can lose track of time.
Sure.
Doing this, where it was like, what's here?
It's
When
worth
it,
it.
when it
What do we
first
have?
started, it was actually pretty surprising because people like were so friendly. They're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, are you catching this?" And it's
Yeah.
it's down the street.
Yeah, because first day.
Now
I
it's
went on-
cutthroat. Like, give me a book.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's cutthroat now. These old ladies won't.
It was so weird to see because we met up and then we walked to UNM and the amount of people who were all out, at the same time, and it was people and they were slowly, just as the teams were becoming nascent, people were picking their sides, and you would hear somebody be like, there's a Flareon over here, and just zoop, and it was first person gets it, but still, it was really cool. It was really interesting to see all of these people out because it was midnight.
Yeah,
and there were hundreds of people walking around UNM doing this.
That game changed gaming.
Yeah.
As much as people may or may not want to call it a game, it is a game.
Yeah.
A video game. A little bit back to this. I read that the creator of this game originally was going to have Pikachu and Psyduck as the kind of main games. And the way they release a lot of Pokemon games, it's always usually the first, there's 2 to choose from, red or blue, yellow or gold, or I'm sorry, gold or silver, et cetera. And they were going to do Psyduck, but then they decided that he looked a little too much like Pikachu and that he was yellow and yellow.
They could have done it with Clefairy, actually, because they could have.
Yeah.
So Clefairy, I think, was supposed to be the original Pikachu.
Yeah, that could have been a better tie-in. It's just but Eevee's popular.
It's just the popularity of Eevee, though.
So cute.
And
super
very
versatile.
proud that I have every evolution.
I hate you.
Yay.
I don't either.
So yeah, any final
don't.
thoughts on
Not
Pokemon?
yet,
Pokemon
at least.
Go,
Like
Pikachu.
3.
What's this thing called?
Pokemon
Let's Go,
Pokemon Let's Go.
Pikachu.
Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee.
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Oh, I have a question. Which one are you guys getting? If you were to get it, I know not everybody has a Switch,
I have
but
to get a Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
that would be the same thing for me. I would get an Eevee just
Eevee.
because of the versatility.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
the,
I'm getting
yeah.
whichever one you get. Because you're good.
I'm getting
buying
Pikachu.
it.
You say versatility, but I will say, as far as I understand, you can't evolve that initial.
Oh, I
Eevee.
know, but I think it's neat to have that many options.
Yes.
You know?
yes. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give Pikachu to him and Eevee for myself.
Ah, that's really
there
good.
you go.
Which one would you choose?
I'd go with Pikachu.
Pikachu.
So I'll go through the whole. We'll start from the beginning.
Yeah, nostalgia.
just
This is actually supposed to be a soft reboot
right.
of Pokemon
Yeah. Well,
Yellow.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take the journey.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
definitely.
yes,
Is it supposed to be Kanto again?
yes. It's all Kanto.
Pokemon Yellow.
Okay.
It's basically a reboot of Pokemon Yellow.
Instead of Gary Oak, you have that adorable female trainer that didn't exist in the first generation.
Oh,
Nice.
good. That's the one I actually missed. So
Yeah. Oh, and the encounters too. Apparently, there's no random encounters. You see all the Pokemon there, and there's no battling of random encounters either. You
Thank
catch them
God.
basically, and then you can battle later on. And this multi-battle system is what I'm really stoked about. You can still battle other trainers and gym leaders though.
Okay.
So it's different in a lot of ways, and to be honest with you, I think the developers could have put everything in there to make it more like a Pokemon
yeah,
RPG, but they really wanted to save that for next year's release.
probably more updates and everything.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I hope you're right, but I think they're gonna keep this as the novelty that it is, in that you don't battle randoms or things like that.
Yeah.
It's the in-between to get all of the Pokemon Go players used to normal Pokemon games so they can be ready for the mainline series Generation 8 that's coming out next year.
That's actually a really good observation. In case you didn't hear, our producer said it's the way that it would get Pokemon Go players into the main series so they can buy the main series game, which is somebody like Jessica, for instance, who really got into Pokemon once the Pokemon Go
Right,
game
and
came out.
I'm not really a gamer, but I'm obsessed with Pokemon Go. So.
Yeah, so in some ways you are.
Yeah.
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 Anyways, make sure to tune in to Color Circuit Live on twitch.tv/Color Circuit Live almost every day at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, where we play a lot of video games amongst a million other things. So like, share, subscribe, follow, all of the rest. Thank you all for being here. We'll do this again a couple more times for the Fallout trailer reaction, the Mega Man trailer reaction,
yeah.
and let's give Cheska a big round of applause for this artwork. You were about to give
Nice.
yourself a round of applause.
Yes, I am. I need artist confidence.
for this amalgam of these 3 games, which is super cool. I love that. So anyways, yeah, thank you and goodbye.
Great.